Morning, it's Beetle J, drinking my Beetle juice. And for Beetle J, it's a Beetle day every day. So what I've got here is I've got two copies of the Beatles 67 through 70. Comes the Apple label on this one. And Capital Blue. This compilation record was initially released in 1973, and it was compiled by Beatles manager Alan Klein. And it was to compete with a bootleg that was being advertised on television called Beatles Alpha Omega. And whoever was selling Alpha Omega, they didn't have the copyright approval to do it. And when they were advertising this particular record on television, they were actually saying this is Beatles approved. And the quality on this particular record was much better than Alpha Omega. Now, one thing I just didn't know until today was initially they had considered not only putting tracks from the 1962 to the 1970 studio albums, but there was consideration of putting on Beatles solo tracks up to that date. So all the solo tracks in the early 70s for John, Paul, George, and Ringo, they all had hits. But the inner sleeve is just blue with all the lyrics on it, and again, this particular photograph and this photograph, they appear on the 62 to 66 compilation record, the red version of this. Great compilations, one of the early compilation albums from the Beatles. Yeah, yeah, yeah.